In this one, we're going to set up a dummy Django project and in Sublime Text. So if you already know how to do that, just do that now, make an empty project. That's all we're going to do, and then we'll start doing everything next. Now, you're going to want to make sure your system is set up, and that is you can do it on joincfe.com/YouTube, and then look for your system setup specifically for Django. Of course, if it's not listed on the main page there, go into playlists, and it'll be in one of the playlists there. All that information is also available on joincfe.com/projects, and also in the system setup. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and open up our terminal window. If you're on Windows, of course, it's going to be command prompt, but for everybody, I'm just going to call it terminal, and that's what we're going to be working off of. So let's go ahead and change into the desktop, and I'm just putting on the desktop as a reference, and we're going to go ahead and make dir here, make directory, and I'm going to call this Django mod or DJ mod, so as in Django models. And we're going to cd into DJ mod. And in here, we're going to make a virtual environment. All of this stuff hopefully is fairly familiar to you. The virtual environment I created was a Python 2.7 virtual environment by doing what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it. And I'll say remove bin, remove lib, and remove include, remove rf include. And now instead I'll do virtual env period and then -p, and we'll do Python 3. This time I'm actually working in Python 3. That's the version that we're going to want to stick with because Python 3 is the newest version of Python and eventually everyone's going to adopt it. Now Python 2.7 is still very much in use, at least the time of this recording, which is in October of 2016. So if I type out Python now, I see that I see 2.7. That's because I need to activate my virtual environment, of course, so source bin/activate. And if you're on Windows, of course, it's ./scripts/activate, and that's that. Now, if I type out Python, it goes to Python 3.5. Great. Okay, so I've got virtual environment installed. Now I want to install Django, and I'm going to go off of the version that's in the documentation, which is 1.10.2, what's written here. Of course, if you're watching this later and version 1.11 is out, you can actually come down here and go to previous releases and grab whatever is the released version of 1.10. There's a good chance 1.11 is not going to be a whole lot different, so keep that in mind if you want to venture out and do 1.11 or even 1.12. Like I said, probably going to be very similar. So 1.10.2, you can install this direct version. We press enter. And I'm going to go ahead and let that install. Now that we've got that installed, I'm going to create our Django project, and I'll say Django-admin.py start project, and I'm going to call this DJ mod. And then we're going to change into DJ mod, list everything out. Looks like our project's working fine. I'll change back, and I'm going to go ahead and open this folder up. I want to turn this into a actual Sublime Text folder. So I'm going to change DJ mod first into src because that's usually what we do with our source folder. And then in Sublime Text, I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And I'm using Sublime Text 2. You can use 3 or whatever new version is. It's not really a whole lot different. We're going to add the folder to the project first, and we're going to go into our desktop. DJ mod, that's the folder we're going to add. And then we're going to save this project as into that folder as well, DJ mod.sublime project. All right, so that's it as far as setting up this project is concerned, and in the next one we'll actually get started.